Hey, so excited for you to join us this Friday for the kickoff of the Business Accelerator. It's from 7:30 a.m. until 12 p.m. It is three 90-minute sessions. Each includes a 15-minute break. And we've landed on this model currently because we know that when you get to be in person with fellow business owners, being an entrepreneur is lonely. It is isolated and it often feels like a lone ranger. So being in community with other people, I call them warriors, kingdom warriors normally, is because every day we're going to battle. So you get to find your peers that are also going to battle, who are working through the same things, whether it be increasing revenue, dealing with people, managing profitability and finances, and all of the things. So we're going to stop. We're going to work on the business for 4.5 hours. It's going to be purposeful. It's going to be intentional. Get a good night's sleep. Grab a coffee, or I'll make you some of my own. Do a pour over, an AeroPress. And we're going to focus on three things only. We're going to do a kickoff of the whole intentional leadership development, or WILD, we're just going to call it WILD for short, program, because you need to grow as a leader in order for your organization to grow and hit your goals. You are the lid for your organization. Your organization cannot grow any faster than you. So in order for your organization to grow, for my organization to grow, we need to grow. How do we grow? There's a few different ways. One is about being with people that help sharpen us. One is by getting coaching or reading or having inputs that sharpen us. Those are two separate things. So we're going to combine and integrate all of that. And then in addition, we have this connection to the creator of everything. And that is the thing that can shift us the most. Now, when you combine all these things together, it really accelerates things, hence the name Business Accelerator. So that is session one. Session two, we're going to take a look at the numbers, at the dollars, at the finance. I have a guy who's been in banking for almost 3 decades and has helped business owners get loans. So when people couldn't get the loan, he would say, you need to go this, you need to go do this, this, and this. He's going to talk to us for about, 45 minutes about those things. Then you can ask questions for half an hour, and then you'll need a break. And then we're going to finish with integrating your vision, your big, hairy, audacious goals, your dreams, with a tactical, strategic plan. So we're going to integrate those things together so that we're clear on where we're going, and we're clear on the values that we have, but we're also clear on what we're doing this year, this quarter, and even this week. So that is the focus of this February's half day. Obviously, we're going to be continuing to have these conversations throughout the month. And I've got some exciting things to announce that are getting included that is way beyond what I could ask or imagine for. So if you haven't already done it, I highly recommend filling out the intake form. There are some questions in there which you'll want to know the answers to, or discover the answers to, for your business and you to function at your highest and best. That being said, most people don't know the answers to these questions, or all of them, or they don't have a complete answer. So you want to know and discover the answers to these questions, and most people don't. So what am I saying? Answer the questions as best you can, and don't judge yourself or beat yourself up for not knowing the answer. That's part of what the half day on Friday is about. So we're going to be working on our business, not just in our business, and it's going to be incredibly productive and fruitful time. I've had people from December and from January where we brought things together. Is one of my friends, who he's a friend, but he inspires me in many areas, and like I do him, like any good friend. But I didn't realize that I had that impact on him until he was like, hey, I'm the most clear and the most aligned I've ever been since I've been married, walking into any year. And he's an entrepreneur who's also got a executive role in his church and so on. So I've been looking up to him, and he's like, hey, that was the most helpful thing that my wife got me for my birthday, to go and take some time to think and think with people who are on a similar path and journey. I've had people who are retired from like two like stellar careers of like 20 and 30 years in HR and people development, both working for big corporations and then owning one, serving like over 3,000 organizations, helping them become healthier in their culture. He actually wrote a book, and I've got it right here. And he's like, hey, Chris, that was super valuable. As I'm retiring to the next thing, I now have a vision for my life and a plan for the next 10 years, 3 years, 1 year, and 90 days, which he just frankly didn't have. And he didn't even come to the whole day. God's good. This is what's possible. And I could go on. Maybe I'll share a couple other stories of what maybe others have said about how they, well, I'll tell you. Like, so Bob would tell you to your face. Bob's like, I now have like a family creed, a family mission statement. And like, I read it and I was like, I want to be in this family. Because not only does it have like the day-to-day, I'll call it tactical, like way of being that they want to be, but also has like this big, amazing vision that's like, yeah, I want to be part of that. And he's about to get married in June. So what is that? 4 months. Yeah, 4 months. And it couldn't have come at a better time for them to come together. And now he and his bride to be, like, she's hearing the creator for the first time, never connected with the creator, and now is connecting with the creator in like a tangible and meaningful way. So I just share this with you to get you excited and lift up some of your expectation for what's possible. So yes, I am going to share this message with a couple of you who don't know the details for this Friday or the rest of the year, quite frankly. So you can just reach out to me for that. For context, I'm doing this because ultimately I want to partner with a couple of people on growing their business. I want to find a couple of people that I like want to put the majority of my time into and in their business to help grow it, and for me to be a partner with them, just a joint venture. That's part of the reason I'm doing this. The 12-month program is where I find people see the best results and the best value for money for themselves. And I can tell you why, but that's all I'm going to say for the sake of this is already 8 minutes. And then, when people come for a one-off or for 3 months, they can reinvent and reshape and restart or reset the business to really recalibrate, might be a word, or realign where they're at, where they're going, and how they're going to get there. And I think we all need to do that. And so it's about doing that to live in a way that is purposeful and intentional versus just drifting. So hit me up if you have questions. There is so much that's in there that you're going to receive along the way that I'm just not going to go into now, but we can talk about it later. Much love. Let's make it happen.